Pakil is a fifth-class urban municipality in the province of Laguna, Philippines. According to the 2010 census, it has a population of 20,822 people. Its land area consists of two non-contiguous parts, separated by Laguna de Bay. Barangays. Pakil is politically subdivided into 13 barangays. Bor plus or minus O, Banalan, Burgos, Casa Real, Quezon, Dorado, Gonzales, Cabulusan, Mataki, Rizal, Saray, Taft, Tavera. History: the land from Punta Inua to Guinabayan, Banalan is where the first settlers Gat Mayton and his wife Penumbalayan, and Gat Salayan Maginto and his wife Potongan first established themselves. After a series of raids by pirates and marauders, they moved to the present site of the Poblacion, leaving behind Chief Maginoong Dalaga, who ruled the place. This accounts why Pakil has two territories on the eastern and western sides of the lake. Gat Mayton and Gat Salayan are one of the born leaders from the ancient town of Malolos, which formerly called Lin along Manila Bay and part of Kingdom of Tondo. Gat Salayan actually is one of the ruling clan of Lin, who's bearing the title Gat. A title of leaders in Malolos became Gatchalian, Gatmitan, together with Lacandula and Gatbantan. When the Spaniards came to the place in 1571, this colony was under the leadership of Gat Pakil, whose name was used to name the settlement as Pakil, which remained during the whole Spanish regime and early part of the American period. It was changed to Pakil by Executive Order No. 77 in 1927. In 1602, Pakil was attached to Poit as a visitor. Padre Francisco Barajas exerted efforts to separate this town from Poit, and Don Diego Jorge became the first Capitan Barangay on May 12, 1676. Pakil was named as an independent town during the Spanish regime, with the Capitan at the helm of the local government, the last of whom was Capitan Nicolas Regalado. With the change of government from Spanish to American, and the organization of the civil government in the country in 1901, Bernardo Gonzales was appointed the first municipal president until November 25, 1903, and by Public Law No. 1009, Pakil was fused with Panjil. On October 1, 1927, by virtue of Executive Order No. 77, Pakil was restored to being a separate town. In 1942, the Japanese troops occupied in Pakil, Laguna. In 1945, the liberated from the Philippine Commonwealth forces entering in Pakil, Laguna with the Filipino guerrillas against the Japanese forces during the Second World War. In 1954, the sitios known as Casa Real, Quezon and Cabulusan were converted into barrios. Dorado followed suit in 1957. Demographics. Cultural heritage. Music was formally initiated in the town of Pakil by San Pedro Bautista, the guardian of the Franciscan order. He established the only music academy in the country. The school started with 400 children from towns along the Laguna Bay. These students started as church choir members and were taught how to make musical instruments out of locally available materials like bamboo, cans, wood and coconut shells. These kids were called a Oe Tipli and they trained other younger children to become members of the church choir. This is how music got started in the town. The entire population became involved in teaching their youth to sing and play instruments. This tradition was handed down from generation to generation. The Adonai family influenced the spread of musical interest with their family of excellent musicians who helped form the first brass band in Pakil. The elderly Taishio Celis helped train children to read musical notes and play instruments. To this day, many of young musicians finished college on scholarships playing in their school bands. Because Pakil became known for excellence in music, the International Choral Festival was held in the town with the appearance of upper unregistered trademark S. Cherubim and Seraphim Choral Group under Professor Elena Marano, who heads a project honoring Professor Marcelo Q. Adonai as Philippinese unregistered trademark Oe Prince of Church Music Currently Pakil music program is helping out young students to continue the rich musical heritage of the town. Pakil music program is providing music education through note reading and instrument performances by the help of some retired musicians. The current leader of the PMP is Roy Regalado. St. Peter of Alcantara Parish. The St. Peter of Alcantara Parish, also the diocesan shrine of the Our Lady of Churumba, is Pakil's Roman Catholic Church and home to the Our Lady of Sorrows de Churumba. Our Lady of Churumba . Nuestra C plus or minus Hora de los Dolores de Churumba is the name for a specific statue of the Virgin Mary as Our Lady of Sorrows, enshrined in Pakil. Liceo de Pakil, originally built by the Maryknoll Fathers, it moved from leadership and school name. First, being the Maryknoll Fathers High School led by the Maryknoll Fathers. Later, the Maryknoll Fathers had to go to their mission in Bay. They left it under the leadership of the Maryknoll Sisters, which changed the name into Maryknoll High School. Upon the termination of the mission of the Maryknoll Sisters in 1972, the Bishop Pedro N. Bantic invited the Augustinian Recollect Sisters to administer the school. The name was changed again to Mary Immaculate Academy by the Augustinian Recollect Sisters. In 1983 the name was changed to Liceo de Pakil by the Diocese of San Pablo. In 1986, a new administration was born named the Missionary Catechists of St. Therese led the school. Liceo de Pakil is currently led by the MCST in the Diocese of San Pablo. The current principal of the school is Sister Maria Minda D. Derillo, MCST. References. External links: Philippine Standard Geographic Code, Philippine Census Information, Local Governance Performance Management System.